Hello, chat. Things are falling apart in Final Fantasy XVI. That's the quest we're on. Apparently 65% through the main plot after 31 hours of play. I'm going slow, but steady. Let's continue the game and get straight on with it, huh? Alright. Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, we're at Martha's Rest. We've got Akashic creatures attacking. All because of Ultima! Yeah. The plot was amazing yesterday. But my god, did the game hurt my hands. And the answer to that question is yes. Hey! Torgal actually took a treat. Yay. That makes me jump in the air with excitement. He's a good doggo. He's a very good doggo. Alright. So without further ado. Oh, the bitrate is not... Bitrate not great. Let's see if it gets better. It's showing green on OBS. Okay, we're green. Are we all in the green? We're in the green. That means the stream is a go. So let's go. Do I have everything that I need?
Dogs.
Let's see now.
What are you after?
I do not have everything I need.
Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Okay. In terms of selling. Kind of want to keep this. Crafting. Valuable can be sold for gil.
I wanted one of those.
Did you now? Well, there you go. Alright.
That all, is it?
It is.
My others. Where are they?
Okay. We're gonna get near. And then I'm gonna save it.
Just patch me up as quick.
Oh no.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
FBI!
There we go. Oh god, the chocobos. I already forgot. And now my heart breaks all over again.
Titan! Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Not much.
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Too slow. Come on. This should help. Nice try. There's a good boy. Too slow.
First try. There we go. That's all I needed to do. I needed to end my stream, come back tomorrow. Literally first try. There we go.
Do you see any more?
No.
No. I think that was the last of them.
Oh, thank God.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Nice. Nice. The flames of war. Wonderful. The symbol of trust, loyalty, and unyielding friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die, says Wade. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Ooh.
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that,
Keep digging.
Right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
But a
Would that really
squire.
be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Awesome. All right, we have a squire.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
Squire for hire.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Wonderful. Oh. Hey, stop walking away. Stop walking away. You're making me look silly. There we go.
Get it, boy!
Yeah. All right. So now we need to go to the world map. World map. Let's go to the Dollar Mill Inn. Wonderful, we're going the wrong way. Great start. Hello, Lubor. What do you need?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Yeah.
Victor.
Ugh.
What's he doing here?
Speak with Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Mm-hmm.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but
I agree with Natalie. We mustn't do anything to provoke them.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
All right.
It appears I have no choice but to do.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard, with you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
This is actually
Show
quite
those
genius.
bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told
Yeah.
the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
All right.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Oh, that was great. He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Let's do this. Let's go over to you.
Nice try. I can't go on.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Okay.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Those enemies are tough. Those enemies are tough. But again, if I just... Yeah, I've got to use my potions better. We're gonna have to use Mega Flare, aren't we?
No women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Trophy earned. Land 100 total hits with a level 2 Mega Flare. Nice.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Here we go.
Enough.
Nice. There we go. Oh my god. Okay.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that as a compliment.
There we go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That went well. So now to Northreach. The Holy Capital. So back, yeah, in Sambresk. And yeah, no more Mother Crystal there. Which is cool. So the only Mother Crystal that remains is all the way near the Kingdom of Waloed, right? This one. Actually kind of insane. But all the others are gone. It's been quite the journey.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts?
I can't do it. I can't.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight?
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall.
because they are my charges and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
All right.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
Don't leave me, Paul.
That thing, it took off the cat.
Hello.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
More?
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out what we're facing. The captain lost.
It was all they could do to escape.
This is no time to
They
ride.
just left the bodies there in the flood.
Yes, it is.
Come on.
Oh man, I wish they'd play the whole song.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
There we go. Got him. Oh my god. Oh, 690. Nice. Only just made that.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit, but whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if if you don't mind. I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Nice. You see that, Ultima? You see that? We just leveled up. Level 35. Very nice. I know, Onyx, I know. Isn't it great?
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
To the hideaway. All right.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Okay, we got quite a lot of missives. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck up in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know that you've a realm to save and all, but do you ever need a quick? If you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you up a cask. Martha, nice. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us a bit more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he's already learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you, Sir Wade. Dramaticus Personae. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us to sip our snake pit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. You put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours and your contestants and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want you to do the name of Underhill a disservice now, would we, Lubor? Word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping us rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think that we've seen the end of their like. Good Felipe has taken to seeing that we are as prepared as should the ghouls come calling again, but I would oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. You hear that, Ultima? You gotta try harder if you want to break us. And I'm sure Ultima will.
Did you see
But
the
yeah.
pair that got hauled into tires?
Hey, Karen.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up one.
Have you been paid yet? Right. Indeed, we're stocking up while we can.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Wow. So, but they don't call it a Phoenix Down. This is basically a Phoenix Down. Man.
You got out else?
Actually, yes, I do.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Oh, I'm thankful I got that much, alright. So, I'm not gonna buy one of those last elixir thingies. I'd rather just get my potions again for free. And see if I can, like, power through. Because I could buy a lot of potions for the price of one of those things. Just 1 second, I want to talk to Vivian.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
I just want visual confirmation of our events of yesterday's stream. Yeah. So, like, let's have a look at all the people we've lost. Adolphus. Obviously the Rothfields. There we go. Annabelle. Death. Wonderful. After the fall of Rosaria and death of the Archduke, she remained Emperor Silvestri and bore she remarried Emperor Silvestri and bore him a son, Olivier. It was her dream that together with Silvestri she would found a new bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix. Alas, her dreams were crushed in the wreckage of the crystalline dominion when a maddened Dion slew Olivier, and she was to end her life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed. Cool, so Olivier really is gone. It triggered his half-brother Prince Dion to launch a coup against him. It was Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise. Pierced through the heart by Dion's spear, as the boy died, the boy crumbled into dust. Proof that he had become naught but another puppet of Ultima. Wow! I thought Ultima had got a hold of him. And then Odin's dominant. His movements of late would suggest that he has ambitions on the Western continent. But that doesn't really say much. But yeah. Worships Ultima. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valistia. He means to claim Clive as his vessel. Mythos. By purging his will. A will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands akashic, that these ties of conscience might at last be loosened. Yeah. So again, that didn't say much, but it's not very good. The Ultima is tied with the King of Waloed, King Barnabas. That's not good at all. Who are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was the guy at the beginning of the game. Clive had to cut him down. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people have died so far. A lot of people have died.
Study it well, Clive.
And yeah, there's basically like 2 factions left, pretty much. Well, 3. The Dalmex still exist. But yeah, you got the Dalmex, the Empire, and the Kingdom of Waloed. That's basically the factions that remain. Very different to the start of the game. Very different. But yes, it's been quite the adventure. Quite the adventure indeed.
Thus ends today's lesson.
It does indeed. Let's talk to Otto. I just wanted to confirm that yes, Annabella is indeed like dead. That's great.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Josh. Wonderful.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh boy.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Final Fantasy theme song hype. right, Josh.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
What's going on here?
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Sid,
How you
perhaps
doing?
you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
We'll get around to it somehow, at
Perhaps a
some
visit
some
from
point.
Sid
Maybe.
will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Welcome, mister, and thank you for being here. I was right, indeed. Resting my hands and coming back to this game today absolutely did help with me being able to do what needed to be done. So that's great. We've got quite a few new side quests. So we might walk around and collect them. Oh, here you go! It's good! Your favourite Liverpudlian.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna tell us what the problem is.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I'm not afraid of a lashing. Okay.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
All right. There's one more thing on the map I wanted to check out. And it's right there. Which means I'm already going the wrong way.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
Oh, they're broken.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-near.
Miss Mididol said, the best way I see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Might as well do this now. It's on the way.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Oh, this is sweet.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now.
Hares.
So we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
Okay, yeah, this quest was
It
funny.
won't be long.
Until
But what
then,
about the
though,
gear?
do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Wait, he hasn't put the gear on, has he?
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, let's go back. Oh yeah, I was heading to weird science. This will unlock a feature because of the plus symbol.
That's it. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright, why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Oh.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Oh god, okay.
Well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now, but I just wanted to collect all the jobs here. That was important. We are now gonna go back to here. And that's the wrong way.
Is there anything we can do? It doesn't feel right sitting around waiting for the world to right itself.
Might be goat us.
I wish I could give you a bunch of things to do. Do you want to do my side quests?
They said they'd give us new clothes.
Karen, since I'm near you, we'll talk to you.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Well, that went down like a lead balloon. We'll return to Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Not right now. But we are still going to the world map because we got a main quest to do. Oh, we're going somewhere new. We're going somewhere new. Actually, let's look at the local map first. Oh, there's another side quest at the reading table. Okay, we'll collect that. Yeah, we'll collect that. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform this to his vaulted expectations. Namely, due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford. Seneschal to Lord Byron Rossfield.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like butter. Alright. Now then. We are going to the Crochet Echoes? A wind-blasted sprawl of bottomless ravines, latticed with the colossal flotsam of a fallen people. Well, it is part of central Dalmekia, so... And yeah, with Kupka being no more... Central Dalmekia. See what I tell you? So yeah, back to main plot. Cloak and Dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Oh, we're gonna pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
You just had to jinx us.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Okay, this is going well. Chocobo! Side quest. Pick it up.
Where are you off to now then? Bound for the free cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even set out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
You take care now. And send for your chocobros. I love chocobos. Do you require aid?
You're injured.
You don't say.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Oh man.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Oh, he's alive.
Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Damn. I mean, he may have served Kupka, but still. Anyway, no, we are going to keep on going with the main quest
You said
for
the
now.
encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Get this item. Oh, the Phoenix is doing Phoenix things. Okay, before we get any closer, couple of things. One, how many points do we have? And actually, you know how I said I was going to use upgrade lightning next? We've actually replaced lightning with Bahamut stuff, so... Oh, really? That's only got one upgrade? Wow. You know what? I want this. This looks great. It's high damage. That looks great. So now my gear and icons. I'll keep fire breath. And we'll put Giga Flare there instead. Yeah. And now that I've done that, there we go.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
I love that just walking near what essentially is the Final Fantasy XVI equivalent of a Diablo waypoint collects it. You don't have to interact with it at all.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Einherjar. The flagship of the Veluvian. Oh. King Barnabas's navy. Alongside the Royal Cavalry, it is the pride of Belud and is capable of swiftly delivering elite troops onto enemy soil to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Oh man. Okay.
Sure. The Einherja is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Meanwhile, in the free cities of Canva.
Are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite. How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh, damn.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Oh, have you? Okay, cool. Well, I'm finally here. I'm going through this game nice and slow.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
If I can finish this game story by the 20th, cool. But if not, that's fine.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
I like Yote. Yote is cool.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Wow.
Let's find our friends.
Yes, let's do it.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
Yeah, let's collect
Is
this.
that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Well, all right. Add it to the to-do list.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Oh, nice. A phoenix down.
Members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
So that's why they didn't call the
No.
revive elixir a phoenix down.
Your Grace.
Okay. Because, yeah, traditionally in Final Fantasy...
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, traditionally in Final Fantasy, a phoenix
Cyril
down is
seemed
an item that
very-
revives everyone.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
What do you mean? I thought it was rather nice. Let me check my abilities one more time. So yeah, we got this, and that's equipped, right? Giga Flame, Wings of Light, and we've taken off Impulse. So I'm not going to upgrade Impulse at all. But we can't. Yeah, we can't remove that. We can only upgrade it. Yeah. The other thing that we did was we've mastered this. What's the other one? Rising Flames. Yeah, we could upgrade Rising Flames soon. I basically just want to upgrade only the things that we're actually using. Yeah. So yeah, not that, but yeah, that. And then it's the 2 Titan abilities. Are there better Titan abilities? Wow. Potentially. Potentially yes, but we'll leave it like that for now. Alright. Let me have a look at Wings of Light again. This is... Oh, it's mastered.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Yeah. I thought we might have a level 3. Oh, we got a level 4. Hype beam. Okay, the combat is significantly easier now that we have Bahamut. Oh my god. Alright, let's cancel that. I can fly around like that whenever I want though? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the names are quite funny, aren't they, mister? Might as well. Oh, well, no, 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 no. Get back. Might as well do this. Hey, hey, hey. No, 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 no. Don't get away from me. Excuse me. Thank you. Is 4 the max? I want to actually verify that there's no 5. There is no 5. It is a shame I can't, like, turn around completely. But hey, this is a lot easier. Takes a while to charge, but wow. All right.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. The Free Cities of Canva. From humble beginnings did a handful of villagers join to form a staunch alliance that now controls much of the realm's mercantile trade. Awesome. Old Canva. The Warehouse District.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Yes, Uncle Byron.
Boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima.
Ultima's doing.
Yep.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Okay. Evenfall. Progress on certain quests is temporarily limited.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Just letting you know, I'm going to be using the the Wings of Light ability a lot. I mean, why the hell not?
They've been routed.
It's too much fun. It might take a while to charge, but it's well worth the wait. Although these are really low level. So you know what? You get Mega Flare free. Oh, nice. Trophy earned. Execute a precision dodge 3 times while charging a single Mega Flare. Nice. Oops. Oh, damn it. There we go.
Come on.
Yeah, sorry, Mega Flare is addictive. That's really good. Okay. Oh man, okay. I need to get the blue one. Yeah, you. You're my first target. Bahamut is OP, my god. This is amazing.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Oh my god, like what? Seriously. Haha, that was awesome. That's a miss.
Glad you're all ready. There's a good boy.
Oh, here we go. All right. All right. Yep, combat significantly easier with Bahamut abilities. Very cool. Level 2. Oh, wait. There was items, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay, now we can go.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
There we go. Oh, hi.
To me, boy. Too slow. Nice try. Fuck. Well, too slow. Nice try. To me, boy. Too slow. Nice try. Come on. Help me, boy. Too slow.
This is the Agora.
Oh my god.
The city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Please give me potions.
extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
See, none of you want to try and hit me. Now you're done.
What does he want?
Nice try.
To me, boy.
There we go.
That's better.
Oh,
You've
nice.
caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Too slow.
will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes! Still my beating heart! Stop!
To me, boy!
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't. I'm hurt, Torgal. I can't go on.
Okay, let's see what the checkpoint is. Let's see what the checkpoint is. Thought so. Wrong button.
Be still my beating heart! Don't stop!
My god.
Too slow. Come on. Nice try. That's better. Nice try. Not good.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Nice try.
Enjoying yourself? Nice try. Nice try. More, Euthos. Give me more. More. More.
Nice try. I can't go on.
I was so close. I'll see what the checkpoint is, but this might be where we leave it. This might be where we leave it. This might be another fresh hands moment. Ow.
Nice try.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't. That's better.
Be still, my beating heart!
Too slow. Nice try.
Enjoying yourself? There's a good boy. I'm hurt, Doctor.
Oh, buddy.
Nice try. Nice try. Not good. To me, boy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it here. Because once again, my hands. We'll see where it continues, and then I'm gonna wrap it up here. The entire boss fight. Ah. Abilities. Let's upgrade Limit Break. And this. Anything else? Yeah. All right. We're going to keep those. So we're saving it here. And yeah, we'll continue from here like tomorrow morning, Thursday, 11 a.m. Thank you all. Thank you to Mr. VF in particular for lurking and making your presence known. If anyone else has stopped by, I hope you've enjoyed it. Typically, I've found that this game is most comfortable for me to play in about like 3-hour chunks. I bet we'll boost this boss the next time we play. But yes, for now, take care of yourselves and each other. This has been part 13 of Final Fantasy XVI. And let's have a look. We are 68% through the main quest line. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!